Hi there, it's Jen, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am sharing my second project for the Not Too Shabby Shop for the month of October, and I am using the stamp set Happy Halloween, which is a super cute Halloween stamp set. And don't forget, you can get 10% off your order. Some restrictions apply using the code that was just up on your screen. I will also put that in the description below. So I'm going to do a really quick and easy card, which I've been doing a lot of lately. And I'm taking my Wendy Vecchi Make Art Wink. Oh my goodness. My Wendy Vecchi Make Art ink pads because I don't get them out often and I really love the colors, and so I thought I'd go ahead and use them on this card. So I'm just doing some ink swiping, just putting some color until I think it looks good. And so it's basically just taking the ink pad and swiping it across the cardstock. I am using a Bristol Smooth cardstock because I will be adding some water to it. And it handles it better than the other cardstock I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my water bottle and spritz that panel and then let it sit for about 30 seconds and dry it with a paper towel. And then I'm going to take my VersaFine Nocturne. This is a pigment ink, and I don't usually use these for blending, but I wanted that really dark, detailed look that the black pigment ink gives, and so that is what I'm going to use with my stencil. The stencil is by Creative Expressions. It is called Starstruck. And then once I have the stars down, I'm just going to take my little stamping block that has acrylic paint and do some black ink splatters on my card. And then this image that I'm going to use for the main image for the card, I colored that up in my Zig brush markers, but that is an image that I cut out when I did my first card earlier this month, or actually last week I believe, and so I just had it left over and I thought I'd go ahead and use it. The die that I'm using to heat emboss the sentiment that says Happy Halloween is called Wonky Scallop Circles. As always, the description for all of the products that I use will be in the description below if you're interested in checking those out. But I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss the sentiment Happy Halloween using some white embossing powder. And then from there is basically just assembling the card. And so I will go ahead and create a black card base. And then I'm taking my liquid glue to adhere the panel to the base. So the panel is a little bit smaller. I always trim probably about maybe a 1/4 of an inch off of the top and the side, just to get that thin border around the card panel. And then I will take my die cut and add some of my tape adhesive and adhere that to the panel. And then I'm going to pop the witch up with some foam. And then to finish the card off, I add some enamel stars from my stash, and I also add a white Posca paint pen. And I just wanted to say that if you're looking for a really consistent flow with your pen, get a Posca paint pen. I have the fine tip. It just for me, it seemed like no matter what gel pen I used, what brand, they never consistently came out as much as I wanted them to. And I purchased the Posca pen from Amazon. It came in a set, and I am so happy that I did, because it just is consistent in the amount that comes out. I don't have to mark it multiple times to get the dot to show. And so if you're looking for something to replace your gel pens that aren't working for you, by all means check out the Posca pens. But if your gel pens are working for you, just keep on with it. I don't know if I'm just not storing them correctly or what, but I have had some issues with that, and so I have found that the Posca pen is pretty amazing, and you can use it for lots of different things. And so that is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it or find it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me, and I will catch you later.